Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Kirsty and Bryony's Comfort Zone.
I am Kirsty.
And I am Bryony.
And we are going to listen to some dreams and figure out what the heck is going on in your heads today.
Yeah, we've solved us. We've done this for a year now, so we're fine. We've solved our problems.
Yeah, we're done. We know what the problem is. It's anxiety. It's us.
Oh, and that.
And that. But you guys, we've had plenty of people writing in, so we have lots of little dreamies to sort through.
Don't say dreamies with tabs around.
Dreamies.
Oh no.
It's fine, he's not.
Oh no.
Oh, he is here. Oh no. Oh, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. I'm sorry.
He knows.
He knows.
Yeah, we figured because this is going to be, for the sake of immersion, I'll pretend it is the day. 'Tis Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve.
And that means that it's a day under a year since we first put out the first episode of Comfort Zone. That was such a convoluted way of wording that, but
it's been a year.
It's been a year.
Do you think we can put like jingle bells on the tune at the beginning or something so it's extra festive?
Yeah, we'll have to poke Sam.
Sam,
can you
jingle bells?
Make it jingly for us.
Make it
Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Bring Christmas home. Thank you.
Jingle. But yeah, I can't believe it's been a whole year. It's been
especially as we did this as a joke, didn't we, at first?
We did,
and yeah. We've kept it up all this time.
It's been a very long-running joke.
Yeah. Hang on, wait, you mean you're not doing it for real now? It's just a joke. I promise. I'm so glad that we carried it on, though.
Me too, I'm so glad. It's been so lovely.
It's been good. I feel like it's been a good outlet for my problems. I feel like this is just cheap therapy.
It is. It's just therapy. Welcome, everyone, to Kirsty and Bryony's therapy session.
But it's like friendapy. Friendpy. That's what it is.
Friendpy.
Therapy with your friends. Welcome to Kirsty and Bryony's Friendpy.
Where we pee.
Out our dreams.
Friends. Oh.
And splash around and figure out what's good. This is gone. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
So we've set up a wonderful Christmas tree in the corner, and it's covered in beautiful ornaments and lights like you would never believe. But underneath the tree, what is this? People have left us little gifts, Kirsty.
Little gifts.
Little
it's
dream gifts.
Oh my goodness. Little pockets of dreaminess under
How do
the
you
tree.
wrap a dream? How have they done this?
You wrap it in clouds and rainbows and anxiety.
A pillow. Yay! You just take a little anxiety. It's like a Ferrero Rocher, but instead of a hazelnut, the centre is anxiety. Which I guess if you have an allergy to hazelnuts, it probably is.
That's probably better.
To be fair.
Oh dear. Well, what's the first dream package that we have under the tree?
The first one, I'll pick it up. It's wrapped. It's got a ribbon. It's very lovely.
Lovely.
And it says, to Kirsty and Bryony from Kai. So this is Kai's dream.
Ooh.
Just unwrap it. I can't do crinkly. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Wait.
That's the sound of wrapping paper. Oh, you got some real stuff there.
I've got real paper. My car insurance letter arrived.
Oh.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry about your ears.
This is good. What you got? This is where the budget's going now, into sound effects.
Into the Foley, yeah.
We'll be chopping cabbages and all sorts for. That's
isn't that for like body parts?
Oh no!
You gotta take the head off to shake all the dreams out.
Oh yeah, true. And inside there is this dream. So it says, I was cleaning and decorating my living room with my flatmate, Stephen Fry and Bryony. I was packing things into boxes. Fry and my flatmate were moving them, though they weren't being very helpful and kept getting in the way. Bryony, however, was sitting on the sofa and also not being very helpful. Suddenly, however, Fry turned into a police officer and started to question my flatmate and Bryony and I for murder. He began taking our fingerprints, and somehow I know that Bryony and the flatmate had done it, but I still felt guilty. So thanks. That's it.
So you've been murdering? Oh,
I've been murdering in dreams.
No.
And Stephen Fry sounds like he's not a very good police officer because he's just questioning everyone. Well, no, I guess that is a good thing to do.
I think that's kind of what they do.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm just thinking like Sherlock Holmes. He should just immediately know who done it.
Yeah, just
not bother with the questioning.
Forehead.
Yeah, you'd save yourself. That's just like the detective speed run.
Exactly.
Just question one person and accuse them.
Just question the guy that did it. Why would you do anything else?
I don't know what to look up for this.
So it's another dream. So last time we did a writing episode, we were people's flatmates, weren't we?
You were. You kept on putting spiders in Limewood's hair.
I did. So this time you are Kai's flatmate, or maybe you're just hanging out in their flat, and you're also a murderer. Huh.
What am I like?
What am I like?
I wonder if murder is in the book, or if it would be under like crime. Oh, it is. Murder has quite a big section. Being murdered, to be angry enough to kill, trying to murder someone. So it's not got if a streamer you know has done a murder. That's strangely not in here. But it says, we may be denying or trying to control a part of our own nature that we do not trust. We may also have feelings about other people which can only be safely expressed in dreams. Wait. But I guess that's if you're dreaming about doing a murder. So what does it just mean if the murder has been done, but you didn't do it?
Yeah.
Do they think that I have feelings I am not expressing?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe I come across as angy, but suppressed. So
I don't know. I don't know that you do.
An angy person.
Your face isn't the face I imagine if I think murderer most of the time.
Wait, whose face do you imagine? If you were going to cast a murderer in a film, who would you cast?
Oh, okay. It depends what kind of murder we're talking here. I've been watching a lot of NCIS, so I've been watching a lot of murder. I've been binging NCIS.
I've never seen it. Is that one where you get to see, like, does the murder happen at the beginning so you know who done it? Or is it?
Sometimes you know who did it, but sometimes you don't. It's a mystery. Most of the time there's some sort of convoluted twist. And also, it's one of those TV shows, like the early days of Law and Order, where at the end of the episode, like, it's still, like, balls deep in the episode, but suddenly, like, the killer reveals themselves and then it's done in like 30 seconds. It's like, yeah, I did it. And then it does like a shot of the investigators like, yeah, and then that's it. And it's just like, but I want to see them go down. I want to see them in court. I want to see them go to prison. Like, this is not satisfying.
Yeah.
But I still keep watching. I'm on season 3 now. But yeah.
That makes me want to like go back and watch all of old Poirot. I blimmin' love Poirot.
Oh, Habs is meowing at me. Hello.
Because you said dreamies.
It is true.
It's like
I've never watched
I'm
Poirot.
still waiting. Oh, we should watch some Poirot together. We should have a podcast where we watch Poirot and it would be called Poirot. I love Poirot so much.
I wanted to watch Murder, She Wrote as well.
I've not seen that either.
Yeah, because I've not watched it. And we don't even have to mess with the title for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just already there.
Murder, She Wrote. Oh, Murder, She Wrote.
Murder.
Perfect.
But yeah, I think if I was going to cast a murderer, I'm thinking someone like Willem Dafoe. I mean, he's classic, crazy murder-eyes man.
That's I feel a bit bad for Willem Dafoe. The sorts of people who you just think you're not. There's certain roles that you're probably just never gonna get like cast for because he's very easy to typecast. Willem Dafoe, on the other hand, lovely guy, he's much more always wholesome. The love interest. Very amiable. I wonder if you do get like actors who just have that classic like baddie look, whether they do just long for like just put me in a rom-com, please make me lovable.
I think that would be just like a great like twist to cast someone like that in something really lighthearted. Like it's kind of like having Jim Carrey cast in something really serious. It's weird.
I remember where Jim Carrey...
Was it Cable Guy? Was that a serious movie? I don't know. I never saw it, but it was meant to be a scary one, right? Kind of, maybe.
I think, what was the one that he did that was a real, like, oh my gosh, this is very un-Jim Carrey-like? Was it, he did something really serious. What was it? It wasn't Yes Man, because that was still silly.
Yeah, that was still silly. I guess
Eternal Sunshine.
Oh yeah, Eternal Sunshine was a bit... That was a very sad movie.
Blooming depressing. I watched it once and I can never watch it again because there's a scene in it that upsets me so much. If I even think about that film, I just think about that scene and I'm like, nope,
don't watch that. It's like Adam Sandler in Click. Like, the amount of people I've heard, they're like, oh yeah, I sat down to watch Click, Adam Sandler, lol, funny man. And then Click happens and it's like, oh, I'm scarred for life now. It's so sad.
Is Click not I thought that was a comedy film, is it not?
Not until, well, I don't know if it's meant to be funny at some points, but at the end, it is not funny. It's just sad. It's really depressing.
Oh, jeez.
Like, really, and it's just like big levels of crying on your sofa, shoving popcorn in your mouth, sad. It's just like, where did this come from?
He did, what was it, like Uncut Gems or something? I guess that's a serious film. I think. I've not seen it. Apparently it's meant to be very good, but I'm not that keen on Adam Sandler. I've never really watched anything with him in because just one of those people that I'm a bit like, if I see he's in it, I'm like, nah. Which feels bad. No, I know. Because I guess they are actors and they can have range, but I guess you get so used to them just doing the same sort of thing that you're just like, I know I'm going to get, and I don't want it. No.
You should watch Click. No, you shouldn't. It's sad. Don't watch it.
I'm used to sad films though. We even have a jingle in our household because everything Alex gets me to watch will turn out to be really sad. Like, he just loves sad things. So every time he asks me to watch something, I will sing Alex Turner's depressing films because that's just what they are. They're just like, the only one I've never got through was, I think it's called All About Lily Shoo Shoo.
Okay.
And that is so depressing that I got to the point where I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And we were only halfway through the film. And I was just like, it's just one of those films that everything just keeps getting worse. Like, he's just the main character is just so bullied and in such a, like, horrendous way that I was like, I'm done. I've watched this for an hour and if I never see any of this ever again, it'll be too soon. I'm so done.
Oh my God. I remember years ago, I had one of those Cineworld cards where you pay like £15, it's probably more now, and you can just see any film. It was an unlimited card, so you could see unlimited movies with it. And me and a friend would just go and watch anything. And the amount of times we'd go in and be like, haha, I wonder what this film is. And we'd come out just sobbing because it's just, turns out that was really depressing.
Yeah.
Like, there was the one in 2010 called Never Let Me Go. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Yeah.
God, that
is
film.
So,
It was like, what's this about? Oh, okay.
I guess, is it because Is it like how they make Christmas cracker jokes purposefully bad because it's easier to unite over than trying to find something that everyone finds funny? Is it easier to just make everyone sad than it is to make everyone sad? So we just make a sad film because we can pull those strings.
Another one was Perks of Being a Wallflower. Never read the book or anything. Turned up to watch movie and was like, what's this about? Oh, very depressing.
Oh,
God. This is, they always just like swing from, you don't know. And then it happens like Click.
Yeah.
Like all these movies. And I don't know what our original point was, but damn, sad movies.
I find that it's very rare that like a film will make me cry. But if it does, oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I went to see Brooklyn, and it just broke me. I don't think I had cried at a movie in like 5 years or something when I went to see it. And then I watched that, and it just got me. And I was just... I think there was another film I went to see that was maybe to do with Winnie the Pooh. I think it had... the Irish fella in. It was the one about, it was like becoming Christopher Robin or something. It was about the guy who wrote it and his son.
That was, what's his name? What's his name?
It's the guy who's also in Star Wars that says, the order, or whatever it is.
The order! That guy. I thought it was, I've got his face in my head. I didn't know it was
he's
Star Wars,
a ginger fella.
Maybe it wasn't him.
I was in a tent with him once, but we didn't talk. Does that help? Do you remember what his name is? And he's got a dad, and his dad is also an actor. Domhnall Gleeson.
Was he in that?
He played the man what wrote Winnie the Pooh, but it's either Domhnall Gleeson or the other one, whoever the son is of the two of them.
Is that Domhnall? Yeah. The other one is Mad-Eye Moody, right? That's his dad.
Yes, who was in the one about the church fella, and it's got the fella from IT Crowd in. Alex would be so much better at this than me because he actually remembers names.
Yeah. I'll tell you a film that I cried at. The Lorax.
Oh, I've not seen that. Is that not a child's film?
Yeah. I was in the cinema with my friends when that came out. And the end just really got to me, and I just started sobbing. Oh no! My friend turned to me and was like, "Are you crying?" I was like, "No." You're crying. That's the thing. It's when everything starts growing again, and the Onceler is in his tower, and he's fucked up his life, but everyone else is fixing it. And I was like, "Oh my god, the poor Onceler!" And I just started crying. Oh my god, it was so sad.
See, that's what I had with this Christopher Robin film, was that I cried like halfway through, and I was like, "It's fine." Like my face will have like composed itself by the time I leave, because I'd gone to the cinema on my own as well, which I was already a bit vulnerable about, but I was like, it's fine, no, like when I walk out no one will see. And then the very end of the film set me off again, so when I left I was like tears streaming, big snotty face, just like
it was Jude Law I was thinking of. Was Jude Law in that movie?
I don't know. Jude Law has the face for a murderer, though. I think he is a murder boy. He looks like I would cast him as a murderer. He's got that look, God. That sort of like, I don't want to say psychopathic, but you know what I mean? Like he could keep a mutual face after doing, I'm not saying actual Jude Law could do a murder, but I think he could play a good murder boy. In fact, does he in Talented Mr. Ripley? No, Matt Damon does the murders in that. Spoilers. Sorry, everyone. It's a very good film, though. I'd watch it if I were you.
Oh, it's Ewan McGregor I'm thinking of. He was in the Christopher Robin movie.
He couldn't do a murder.
No, he's a lovely man. He can't do a murder.
No.
Ewan McGregor would not do a murder.
Gets his winky out
maybe
a lot,
that
though.
Makes him the perfect murderer.
True. Apparently, Ewan McGregor always refuses. You know when they have like stunt bums and stunt winkies and hoo-has in films? Yeah. Ewan McGregor always refuses that. He's always just like, nope, getting it out myself.
I'm going to whip it out.
I can't remember why I know that about him. I just remember reading it in an interview sometime.
Oh my God.
So anyway, Kai, that's what your dream means.
Yeah. Ewan McGregor would be a pretty good murderer because no one would suspect him. You're welcome.
And I'm sorry for doing murder in your dream and not being very helpful for moving your stuff.
You're more helpful than me. I wasn't even there.
I just realised that at the beginning of the dream it says that they were cleaning and decorating the living room and that's why we were moving stuff. They weren't even moving house. In fact, so that was probably the first thing I should have looked up, is decorating. I imagine cleaning and decorating a living room in your dream, off the top of my head, probably means you want to make changes or something. There's something in your life you want to improve, spruce up, give some pizzazz. I'm going to look up decorating.
Bit of pizzazz.
Little bit of pizzazz.
Little bit of pizzazz.
And then there's me not helping at all. So whatever you're trying to change in your life, I'm not helping.
No.
Sorry.
Not helping at all.
Oh, no. It goes straight from deep defecate and demolition. There's no decorating.
Weird. Well,
the 3Ds.
In that case, it doesn't mean anything.
I think. Oh, Centaur. Centaur gets its own.
Centaur gets one, but decorate doesn't.
Yeah, you're more likely to dream of centaurs than you are to bother decorating in your dreams. Cleaning isn't either. What if
centaurs help decorate?
Maybe. Says the symbol of a centaur in a dream represents our ability to unite two complete opposites in an acceptable way. I wouldn't say that the horse is the opposite of a man.
No. I think the opposite of a man would be like a jellyfish.
A jellyfish.
Mm.
A jellyfish.
A jellyfish. Because it's just by definition not a man.
True. But it's also not a fish.
It's a fish made of jelly, but it's not a fish. It's not even a fish. What is it? It's not a man.
Are we need to get Rydian on to tell us about how he thinks that octopus and squid are aliens again.
Yeah. We need to get Simon Clarke back on to tell us what jellyfish is.
Oh my gosh, yes.
He is a science.
From now on, I refuse to look up anything. I'm just going to purely find things out through Simon Clarke. Mm-hmm. Which I'm sure he'll be very happy about.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he will.
But there you go, Kai. That is...
There you go. I hope we helped.
I hope we helped. Okay. So, our next dream.
Who's next under the tree?
The next dream is from... Oh, we got quite a... There was one I specifically picked out because it made me laugh when I read it. And we have an anonymous one. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do this one first. And then the next one made me giggle. So not this one. Okay, this is quite a long one.
Giggle. Okay.
Here we go.
You hear that, everybody?
I was traveling to this town in a yellow school bus. My dream was very explicit about this being a yellow school bus every time it was mentioned, with my friend, who we shall call Kay, and a busload of teenagers. Kay and I were in charge of the group. We arrived in a nice small town that had a large factory building made of brick that was very old and abandoned. We parked the bus next to the factory and unloaded everyone. We met a man who told us our job was to go through the building and open all the windows as it was too hot in the building. So we all split up and went to different floors and started opening windows. There were several layers to the windows that all had to be opened, like a curtain, a blind, and then the window. So I was opening the windows and they were huge, say like about 2 to 3 meters tall. I remember I was struggling with getting the large windows to catch in the open position. So we were opening all the windows and I noticed looking out the window that the other parts of the building seemed to be collapsing. Then the man came back to me and said we needed to get out of the building as it was going to come down. So I yelled at the people on the floor and told them to go back out into the yellow school bus. I went and got my friend and noticed that both of us were very pregnant. In real life, we are both around age 60. And tried to hurry her along out of the building. We got back to the bus and we were using a megaphone to call out to the people still in the building to get out. It was dangerous. The building is falling down. Come out to the yellow school bus immediately. Then I kept telling Kay to move the bus back from the building because it was too close. And further away, pieces of the building kept collapsing. Finally, we got everyone out and we got on the bus and pulled out of the area just as the building collapsed.
Huh.
So there you go. That's a very intense dream. That had
very intense.
Big windows, big yellow bus, pregnancy. Oh, I should mention, this is from Mum McGee.
Ah.
So I guess Mum would know what it is like to have had a baba.
Maybe.
But
maybe.
Not to be pregnant at the moment. I swear we've looked at pregnancy before because...
We have, yeah, because you've dreamt about it, right?
Yeah. If I remember rightly, it's about having anxiety. A baby. Here you go. Dreaming of pregnancy usually denotes a fairly protracted waiting period being necessary for something. Possibly the completion of a project. A new area of our potential or personality is developing. There you go. Huh. But to dream of someone else being pregnant suggests that we are in a position to observe part of ourselves developing new skills or characteristics. We may be unaware of the outcome of what the outcome of this process will be. So maybe you're trying something new, but you're a little bit worried about it because this dream seems like they have a lot of stuff to manage. You know, there's bits of building flying everywhere. They've got to get everyone out. They've got to get them on the bus. They've got to move the bus. Yeah. And having to take charge as well.
Yeah. So maybe something new is happening and it's stressful, but you're doing it. And it's quite interesting that this dream actually has a resolution because a lot of the time when I have stressy dreams, like when my rats are crawling around everywhere, there's not a resolution where I got them all in the cage, it's fine now. Whereas in this dream, they got everyone on the bus and they got out of there. I don't know about you. Do you have resolution in stress dreams?
Not really. No, yeah. I think I tend to wake up before. Oh, I should mention there was a little bit of description underneath. The reason I say that I think they have had a baby before is underneath it says, Kay and I live 3 hours apart, but she did come to stay with me this weekend, and she and I often chaperoned our children's activities for school. So I get the feeling. But that was a wee while ago.
Ah. Okay.
Okay, I've looked up building as well, because the windows seem to play a big part in this. Windows will describe the means by which we appreciate the world we live in and the way we perceive reality. Dreaming that we are looking outwards through a window can suggest that we have a more extrovert view of ourselves and will tend to look at external circumstances. Opening a window. The interpretation depends on whether we are opening the windows from the inside or the outside. If the former, we are dealing with our inner feelings which we may need to escape. The latter shows our attitude to outside opinion. So, I guess if you're opening it from the inside, maybe you've got something, whatever this dream baby is, this project, you're at a point where you're willing to share it with the world and throw it out the window. Get out the window. Get into the real world,
Get it out the window and just show everyone.
Oh. I'd say that's what it's about. I don't know why the bus was so yellow. But
I guess if depending on where they live, it would be in America, yellow buses are generally school buses. So
yeah,
they have memories of chaperoning kids to school and they're in the US maybe, or another country that uses yellow school buses. I guess that just sort of ties in, right?
Yeah.
We had coaches. They were our school buses, and sometimes the little vans. Until
I don't remember.
You hit 16. When you were 16, the council wouldn't give you a bus pass anymore, so you had to get the public bus.
Oh.
And you had to pay for the public bus.
I don't think we had a school bus. I think it was all just a public bus.
Really? Huh.
Yeah. Because Ted says he has a memory of talking to me at the bus stop when we were at school, but I never got the bus.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I don't know if I used to just stand at the bus stop so I could talk to Ted and then he would get the bus and I would walk home a mile. I don't know if that's the case because I don't remember talking to him at the bus stop, but maybe that's just what I did.
Maybe.
Chat away to him and then be like, oh, okay, see you, bye.
Well, he's gone
bye,
now,
Ted.
time to leave.
I guess I'll just walk home now. Bye.
Oh. Yeah, no, we always got on the coach and we would have to wait at the regular bus stop because both of them would stop there. And a lot of the time it would be late. And it was full of chavs. It was awful.
I used to walk home through the woods. And I remember,
that sounds nice.
Well,
unless there are any murderers.
Yeah, unless blooming Jude Law was in there.
Jude Law was just in the woods.
There was one time where, because I used to walk through the woods with my brother, and then my brother, because he was like 4 years older than me, he left school. So I remember the first time I walked home through the woods and realized that I had never actually paid attention to where we were going. And I got lost. And I remember calling up my mum and being like, Mum, I'm lost in the woods. And my mum was just like, what do you see? I was like, trees. And she was like, I can't help you. Just keep walking until you get somewhere. And I was like, okay. So I just chose a direction and just walked until I came out of the woods. And then I was like, oh, I know where I am now. It's fine.
Aww.
But I'd learned. It wasn't a super big wood. It was fine. I got out. Spoiler alert. I got out.
She made it.
Here I am. Took me 3 years, but I can make a really good fire now. Yeah, I reckon this dream is you have a project or something that you want to work on. You're ready to share it, but you're also very protective of it. I think that's what the bus is. I think the bus is like the chaperoning side of things. Like that's your safe way to convey this thing. Because you know that a school bus is going to be safe to get it from point to point. That's what I think it is.
That sounds like a good thought to me.
So, that was quite the tale of a dream. You will admit.
It was the tale. It was wild.
Excitement.
Action, excitement, adventure.
So having gone through that adventure, I hope you realise why the next one made me giggle so much. This one is anonymous.
Here we go.
And it says, Goose chased me because I stole her egg.
Is that it?
That's it? Goose chased me because I stole her egg.
Goose chased me.
Because I stole her egg.
Is this a dream or is this just a statement?
This is just a confession. Maybe this was someone desperate to... They were being chased at the time. They were desperate to tell someone, but the only thing they had up on their phone was the dream submission form.
Oh no, they needed help.
This was the last time they could ever reach out to someone. They didn't even have time to put their name in. They were just like, Goose chasing me. Stole her egg. Just give the egg back, whoever you are. Give it back.
Rumour has it they're still running.
So, I've looked up egg.
Oh my god.
The egg is the symbol of unrealized potential, of possibilities yet to come. So to dream of an egg indicates that we have not made fully conscious our natural abilities. There you go.
What if there's a goose chasing you while you're trying to...
I'm going to look up. I'm curious to know what goose would mean, because gooses...
Geese are scary.
Yeah, they have a reputation. Does the goose?
They do.
Okay. Goose/geese. The goose is said to represent watchfulness and love. Like the swan, it can represent the dawn or new life. That is not what I would have put for goose. Like, I do love them.
No.
But I've never felt love from one.
No, I feel like love and tranquility are the opposite of what a goose stands for.
It also has wild goose.
Wild goose?
The wild
as opposed
goose.
To a domestic goose?
As opposed to a little pet goose. The wild goose can represent the soul and often depicts the pagan side of our nature. Geese, in common with cats, are considered to be witches' familiars. Imagine that. Should we just become little, like, swamp witches and have geese?
Oh, I would love to.
Just have geese as our familiars. Get 'em, boys.
Nobody steal their eggs.
Don't steal the egg. So how can we combine these two things? I've already forgotten what egg meant. Egg was
potential.
Possibility. Unrealized potential and possibility. Potential. So you have stolen your unrealized potential from the representation of love. So maybe you are going to find love. but you can't steal it. You've got to, I don't know where I'm going with this. Help?
I think you stole egg from goose and goose mad.
Now they're chasing you. I think you got what you deserved.
You got what you deserved.
I think you should just give the egg back and no one gets hurt.
Yeah, I agree. Hopefully
that's the moral of that
they
story.
Can hear this if they have time to listen while they're running away from the goose.
Oh, I don't know why that dream brought me so much joy. Dear, oh
stole
dear.
Egg from goose.
Goose chased me because I stole egg. Okay, our next dream, our next little present from under the tree is from Norrin. Hello, Norrin.
Hello,
It
Norrin.
says, in my dream, something invisible opened and closed my front door twice. My biggest concern after that was that if someone could get into my house invisible, someone could sneak into a Discord server, such as the Yogscast Modcord Discord server.
Uh-oh.
After that, I spent the rest of the dream trying to send a warning to everyone in the server that someone could be in there invisible. However, I could not spell any words to send a message. I tried on my phone and my laptop, but neither would let me string together a coherent warning. While I was trying to send a message, at one point I was downstairs in a house, and this ghost was running figure of eights around through the halls and room, and every time it ran through me, a full-screen UI counter would count up 1, and all I could do was reset the counter. Eventually, I managed to call for my mum, and when she arrived, the ghost disappeared. Then she said we should call my dad because he is more likely to see ghosts. Next thing I know, I'm in a fighter jet, I think from the new Top Gun, still trying to send a warning message to the Discord on my laptop. Then I wake up.
Oh my god. Jesus. Lauren.
So, okay, I think this dream would have been submitted before Jingle Jam, which I think is stress
Important.
time for any
Jingle Jam
Yogs
stress
mod people, or moderators of either the main channel or any of the network channels. So I reckon the invisible concern is just Jingle Jam moderation.
Yep. Jingle Jam be stressful. There's lots of people in chat. Sometimes you're in a fighter jet.
And it just goes so quick. It does go so quick.
The fighter jet is how quick chat goes when it's full of people.
Yeah. I wonder if plane... It's probably under plane, isn't it? Although maybe I should look up... Have we looked up ghost before?
I think we have. I can't remember what it means, but I'm sure we have. Ghost.
It really wants me to look... I keep on accidentally opening to Ibis. as in like bin chickens.
Bin chickens.
Bin chickens.
That book, it always opens on a sexy page. Is that also like the intercourse page or something?
It does. We've not actually ever had to use that page. Well, I sometimes use it in the unrecorded portions.
Not officially.
Tell me what it means again. Ghost. Okay. Actually dreaming of a ghost links us to old habit patterns or buried hopes and longings. There is something insubstantial in these, possibly because we have not put enough energy into them.
Those are words. What does that mean?
We may be resurrecting old memories or feelings in order to understand our own actions. Okay, so maybe they are the ghost of Jingle Jam's past. Maybe they were sent as a warning for the future moderation you were going to have to do.
And Norrin was trying to send that warning to Modcord, but couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, geez. Well, I think they got through it good. The mods did a good job, even though they weren't warned.
The mods did a fantastic job. It was all okay in the end.
It was all okay.
It was all okay.
I'm going to look up.
Man, Jingle Jam was so fun.
It really was.
It was
like
so lovely seeing everyone.
I was putting together my like little clip videos, and honestly, I just spent ages just watching through Jingle Jam clips and smiling.
Aww.
Because it was just so nice. Like, I feel like, I mean, it was lovely having you there for your first Yingly Yam. And it was lovely being, because I think in previous years, I felt a little bit like, oh, I don't know if like I should be in too much because people want to see other people and stuff. Whereas this year I felt a bit more like I not like I have a right to be here, but just it felt natural to be. Yeah, they need more me. But no, it just felt more natural to be in more, and that was a nice feeling.
That's good. We always want to see more Bryony.
Well, head to my OnlyFans if you want.
Oh yeah,
if you want to see some
the first subscriber, baby.
Saucy ankle pictures.
Oh,
there's no plane in this. What's
really?
Would a plane be a vehicle? Would that count as or is there another word for a bird?
It would probably
animals.
Be under vehicle.
This is bothering me the other day. Is everything an animal? And then it's just like whether they're an insect animal or a bird animal or a mammal animal. Yeah. Or is just animals just the mammals?
No, mammals is mammals. Animals is everything.
I thought so. But I was out at the time and I couldn't be bothered to Google it. And then I was just sat there thinking, is birds animals?
They're all of the kingdom Animalia.
Animalia.
And then there are Mammalia underneath the Animalia. And bugs. I don't know what the insect's name is.
Insectalia.
Bugalia.
Run, Alistair.
I'll find out. Animalia.
There's no section for vehicles either. What the heck?
What the heck?
I don't know what...
really?
I mean,
what? That's so weird.
Yeah, you would have thought that would be like a big chunky section. I guess maybe it's under like flying, and then it will be like if you are flying in a plane. Nope. Doesn't mention planes.
Oh, here we go.
There ain't no planes in this book. Sorry, Norrin.
There's... Oh, wow. There's so many classifications.
Oh, is this for insects?
Yeah.
I'm going to look up warning.
Mollusca. Arthropoda. Chordata.
Be...
Nematoda.
Toads?
Chordata is toad.
Ah.
Froge. Oh, no, maybe it's not. There's just a picture of a frog.
Aww.
I think it is.
Frogus. Oh, there is a section for warning. So it says, to be warning someone highlights our ability to be aware of difficulty and danger, either to others or to hidden parts of our personality. The circumstances of the dream will clarify this. To receive a written warning indicates we may be behaving badly. So Norrin didn't receive a warning, so you're not being naughty, don't worry. Don't worry. A warning in this case can actually be showing us the way towards being a more intuitive person. Our intuition can be trusted. We should use it accordingly. So, I mean, essentially, this just says that warning equals warning. Forehead. It's just a warning.
Warning equals warning. This is a warning.
It's just a warning.
You have been warned.
Warning. There's a warning.
There is a warning.
So, yeah, I think that I would guess that is just what Norrin's dream was just fear of the big change of the Yingly Yams coming up.
Yeah. I think if you're dreaming about, like, modding and stuff and talking to other mods in the Yogs community, around that time, it's got to be Jingle Jam related.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Okay. The next dream. The next little present.
The next dream
is from Lazy Butt.
Lazy Butt.
Lord Lazy Butt. It says, so, I started out this dream alone on a pirate ship. I was just chilling and sailing along the smooth waves, passing little islands. I had a map, but it was mostly blank. I was going into uncharted territory for some reason. My friend appears behind me, and I think they said they want to explore and find some sort of treasure. I started seeing more of my crew, which were all my close friends from school. We eventually find a large island. The island was mostly sand, and it had a large dugout hole in the middle, which led to a sealed door. I can somehow see all of this from the boat. I say, oh, that door needs a key, which we don't have. Which another friend goes, yeah, we do. I have it. And we immediately turn around and park the boat. I was going to turn using the steering wheel, but apparently in this dream we have some sort of autopilot. Fast forward a little bit. My crew and I reach the door and enter the cave. I don't remember much about being inside the cave, but we found this great glowing emerald orb. We put it in a box and brought it back to the ship. We started to head back to wherever we came from with our new treasure. A friend and I went down below the deck to take a look at the emerald whilst the boat was still sailing. I went to touch it, but as I did, the gem started to squish in my hands and turned into a very deep purple colour. This goop gets stuck to my hands and I get afraid of either being cursed or that I ruined the treasure that we found. Whoever was with me ran away and I tried to wash it off, but as soon we reach our destination, the dream ended with my crew confused why I was found with very purple hands. The end.
The end.
That's... I mean, have you been playing Sea of Thieves, Lazy Butt?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
That's always my assumption.
Games.
Anything to do with the sea, I'm like, have you perchance been playing Sea of Thieves?
Have you been playing Sea of Thieves, perchance?
Oh, pirates, sea people. People. Pirates are people.
I like how pirates have their own section under people because they're a very prevalent subset of people. Pirates.
Pirate. Dreaming of a pirate suggests there is an aspect of our personality which destroys our emotional connection with the soul. What? Oh my gosh, Lazy Butt, are you okay? Are you okay? Destroys our emotional connection with the soul.
What does it... What?
Are they suggesting that pirates are just very self-destructive people?
I mean, they kind of are, but...
I guess so. I guess they're probably not the steadiest of folk, are they?
No.
Now I think about pirates.
Unless it's about steady sailing.
Yeah.
Also, at sea, open water, anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, no, Lazy Butt. We're about to tell you what a terrible, anxious time you're having right now.
Ring the anxiety alarm. Ding, ding, ding.
Where is treasure? See if I can turn this ship around. Treasure.
Where be the treasure?
Treasure. Treasure in dreams always represents something which is of value to us. It is the result of personal achievement and effort. To find buried treasure is to find something we have lost, perhaps a part of our personality. To be burying treasure is to be trying to guard against the future and potential problems. It says to find a box. Was it in a box? There was a sealed door and a key. We put it in a box and brought it back to the ship. But you didn't find it in a box.
No.
To search for treasure symbolizes man's search for enlightenment, his search for the Holy Grail. So I wonder if the treasure that you found was the friends you sailed with along the way. Because it says that they were my close friends from school. So maybe you're missing that close friendship that you had, and that is the treasure. And you're worried that with time and changing circumstances, your treasure will turn to goop.
Oh no. Honestly, that's a pretty good suggestion. Like, because I don't know. Yeah, that sort of makes sense to me. If you're worried about like losing touch with friends from school, you know, that friendship, that little treasure in a box, it will turn to goop.
Yeah. You have goop all over your hands before you know it. I mean, it's difficult to say, isn't it? Because like we always say, dreams are very, very subjective.
Definitely.
It could be something as simple as Lazybutt was just playing a pirate game and also happened to have a purple candle that had melted earlier that day or something like that. But yeah, that would be my guess. There's something that you want to hold on to, but the more you try and hold on to it, the more anxious it makes you. Because I think sometimes friendships can be that way. Like, the more... It's like if you're worried someone's annoyed at you, and then you message them being like, are you annoyed at me? And then you're like, well, now if they weren't annoyed at me, they're probably annoyed at me now because I asked if they were annoyed at me. And then the more you do, the more worried you become. So I wonder if it's that sort of thing. Like, you're worried that the tighter you hold on to your treasure, the more goop it becomes.
You'll squish it into purple goop.
Whereas if you just, chill, let it be, it's just going to be a nice sparkly little treasure. Just relax and admire your emeralds. I don't know. I've gone off book now. I'm winging it.
We have to stress we have no idea what we're talking about, but we hope you're okay.
we hope you're all okay. Well, there you go.
There you go. I think we've done a good job.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's written in dreams. I hope we've in some way, shape or form helped. Maybe if you find yourself being chased by a goose at all,
then put the egg back.
Put the egg down and just keep running.
Yep. Get out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. And we hope you have an amazing Christmas and some happy holidays.
And also just thank you to everyone who has stuck with us for this last year.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I can't believe it's been a whole year.
A whole new year. Yeah. Don't you dare close your ears. I hope we carry this on for at least 2 more weeks.
Years to come.
Many years to come.
Many weeks to come.
At least many days. But yeah, I've really enjoyed doing it. Thank you so much, Kirsty, for doing this.
Thank you, Bryony.
Started off as a silly joke that we were going to do, and then we've carried it on, and it has become one of the joys of my week, just getting to chat to you.
I do love just chatting to Bryony.
Telling you.
This is my excuse.
All my problems. Pretending I had dreams. Just so I can talk to you.
I've never had a dream. Not for the whole last year.
I never sleep. I just power down. Do you know, I actually did have a dream the other day that confused me. I didn't record it because it was so short. But it was, I I was stood up next to Jerry and Alex was stood the other side of Jerry, but somehow I was like, the camera as it was like, I was in third person, so I was down on the floor looking at Jerry, but I was stood next to him. And he was just there being a cute little boy, and then he just stuck his tongue out and just went... And then I woke up from the dream like, what does that mean? He had like a proper... Not because bunnies have very long, thin tongues, but he had like a proper cartoon, like big, silly tongue. And I was just like, what? Dream, are you okay?
I can't help you there, Bryony. I have no idea what that means.
Neither do I. Just my little boy. Oh, dear sweet baby.
What a boy.
But yes, we shall return in the new year. Oh my gosh, 2023. What the heck?
2023.
We will be returning with new dreams, new and improved, exciting, adventurous. I mean, we can't back up any of these claims.
No.
Saucy.
There will be dreams. They'll probably be full of stress.
And restless. Stressless.
And restless. Stressless. Oh, yeah. Wow. On that note, we will see you all in the new year. Have an amazing Christmas, holidays, whatever you celebrate, and a super duper duper new year. And we will see you all then.
Thank you so much for listening, and thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you, Bryony. I love you, Bryony.
Love you, Kirsty.
Until
next time.
Until next time.
Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.